A quick look at what is a big sporting event as far as South African canoeing is concerned. The start of the Dusi Canoe Marathon, the race running over 3 days from Pietermaritzburg down to Blue Lagoon. The first stage sees the paddlers competing in a 42-kilometer route from Dusi River to the Dusi Bridge.
Absolutely. Water pollution in some parts of the Dusi Canoe Marathon route has dominated the headlines ahead of the race, but we know eNCA Siphokazi Malinga will be joining us from Pietermaritzburg for this very conversation.
That's right. So in fact, let's go over to Siphokazi now. Sipho, morning to you. The water looks like it's flowing very nicely. We'll talk about how the paddlers are feeling a bit later. E. coli issues, though. Water concerns. What's the latest? What are organisers saying?
Good morning, Gareth. Yes, leading up to the Dusi, there have been concerns about water pollution, especially the E. coli in the water. When I spoke to Natal Canoe Dusi chairperson Doug Gao, he said that they are waiting for readings, but I do have him here with me right now just to shed a little more light about what is happening. Doug, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me this morning. So leading up to the Dusi, we have had concerns about the water and the E. coli. What are the readings and what's the situation with the water pollution?
Siphokazi, the readings are well down on what they have been. We had a plug of water that came through from Henley Dam yesterday evening, so we don't know the exact readings, but they're looking a lot better than they have been. It's something out of our control, really, but I have to congratulate the municipality on what they've done. Parks and Recreation, Water and Sanitation, and the mayor himself. You look around and you just see this wonderful environment that they've created, and they've certainly come to the party on the water side of things as well. Yeah.
Doug, now this has been a concern for the paddlers. What should they do just to make sure that they are okay after maybe inhaling water?
We have recommendations that on the water hydration systems that they take on the first part of the river. They try and limit that until the first portage, then they refill all those water containers. That's one of the measures we've taken. We did put in optional portages, this being one of them, but we don't really, we haven't insisted on those portages because we feel the water quality is sufficient for us to carry on with it as per normal. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, Doug. Gareth, that was Doug just saying that the water levels, the E. coli levels have gone down, and they've been assisted by the Dusi municipality. They've done a great job at that. Although there is still E. coli in the water, they would suggest that paddlers take their supplements just to make sure that they don't feel sick and they are okay to carry on over the 3 days.
Siphokazi, what I can see as well, just over your right-hand shoulder, behind the gentleman just behind you with the striped shirt. Maybe we can ask your camera operator to try and zoom in. I'm seeing some paddlers coming in over your right-hand shoulder, right behind you in the far distance. Let's see if your cameraman can zoom in on those paddlers for us. And so I think the Dusi has gotten underway.
Yes, Gareth, it has gotten underway. We've seen the first batch of men coming through, and this is the second batch. Now, this is the ladies coming through for their 42 kilometers all the way to the Dusi Bridge in Cato Ridge. So these are the ladies taking on their first stage of the Dusi. I'm sure Sihle is zooming in, and you will see that the ladies are coming through and going down to the Dusi Bridge in Cato Ridge.
Well, you can see the K2 canoes of the 2022 Dusi Canoe Marathon underway as well. Following the action for us from Riverside is Siphokazi Malinga. We're going to go back to her again a little bit later this morning. All the best to those paddlers making their way down to the first waterways this morning. We'll keep checking in with Siphokazi and the eNCA sports team throughout today and the next few days.